Hey, hey.
What's up, Bazakeen?
No much. Just before we start, I'll say congratulations on your 500.
Congratulations on 800.
You know what? It's been a crazy few weeks.
It has been for you.
Well, as you were saying to me yesterday in the messages, that last year at this time I was on 300, so it's crazy that a year later I've managed to get 500 more.
Yeah, that's really good going for a year. I mean, I've done what did we say I've done in a year? About 130 odd.
Well, I think when you start, this is how long have you been doing this? 2 years.
2 years.
So last year, if I roughly what you were on about 130 something. So you've roughly had nearly 320 odd new subscribers in a year. So
yeah,
good.
Yeah, I guess the road to 100k is on for both of us now. Then.
Oh, it would be good. I mean, it'd be an achievement for me.
Yeah,
because
I think it would be for me as well.
As I've always said, that I'd started doing this during the pandemic because we were bored. It was just something to do, kind of thing, just to talk about stuff and that. So I didn't even really think that 2.5 years later that it'd be on 800.
Yeah, when I started my YouTube, it was just for occasional videos now and again while I was Twitch streaming, and then a couple of months after
Ronaldo.
A couple of years later, a couple of months after I started doing that, I ended up moving to YouTube full time, and we stopped doing Twitch.
That was our favourite Lord Crichton.
That's our favourite German. Apparently, the German messaged me yesterday asking for my 500 sub picture I had as my thumbnail, and he said that there's a surprise in store for me today.
Yeah, that'll be getting played that'll be getting played in the next 5 minutes once I sorted through the chat.
Oh, okay.
I pissed myself.
You know all about it. Oh, right, okay.
And we have our favourite.
Our favourite wheelie boy.
You got Stu.
Stu's nice to see you. Got Duffmat, oi, Gerard. Cool. Everyone's coming in.
Just saying hello, but
also I know everybody didn't want to see a skinny white guy in a tank top on a Thursday evening, but it's way too hot for me to put any other type of t-shirt on. So this is what you're getting.
So I'm going to play a little video, Chris. Right, this is from our
resident German.
Well, when you say his favourite German is one of our overlords.
Oh, right. That guy.
So I got to play this and see what you think.
Here's a message from your favorite emperor. Me. Kiki, 500 subs. Amazing. Bass, 800 subs. Even better. Like, share, subscribe. All that good stuff. And now, enjoy the stream from darklycan81. Z out.
I was trying to do something myself for an intro kind of thing, and I'm not good at that stuff, And I was like, "Can what? I'll message Mike, see what if he can come up with something." Within like an hour or an hour and a half, he sent me that. I was like, "That'll do it."
Yeah. Do you know what? I didn't know how I felt about what he was planning, because sometimes when Mike plans something like that, you don't know whether to be worried or not. And
we did have like a half an hour conversation, because I was just going to. She's just jump into VC, and it's like, well, I'm not be free until like after 4, so there was a couple of things that popped up, kind of thing. You know, some of the pictures that we've done in the Discord with putting certain people's faces on certain people's one person did come up and it was like, oh, we can make it as fun as that. But when they said that, it's like, oh, that'll do.
You know, that was actually quite good. I did like that.
But he's getting good at that because when he's doing that Power Ranger short thing.
Oh, he's doing his skits.
Yeah. But one of the ones I seen yesterday, it was like he was doing Lord Zed and he's playing with the action figures, and that scene reminded me of Spaceballs. But he needs to redo that certain one and have somebody in the background. No, you didn't see me play with my action figures.
Yeah, I think that would be quite good.
So that you're 500, Chris.
Yes.
What was the future for you?
I'm honestly gonna keep making the content that I like making. Keep doing the game streams that I've been doing, because now that I finished Grand Theft Auto 5, because that was my main focus, is because GTA 5 story is quite a long story. I wanted to focus on getting that finished before I focused on other games.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've finished GTA 5, I'm going back to like the 1-2 hour like random game streams that I used to do before I did GTA. So like the games that I get for free and stuff. I'm going back to doing some of those. I've got quite a few vlogs lined up as well for the next couple of months. Yeah, I am making do on my promise. I hit 500 before the end of the year, and I will be getting my old logo tattooed across here. I just need to. I need to go to a tattoo studio in town and work out a price and everything of how much it's going to cost. So, and once I've got a brief understanding of how much it's going to cost, obviously I can save up for it and everything, because we all know tattoos are quite expensive. And once I'm going to hopefully talk to the tattoo artist to see if I can set up my tripod and obviously record it.
Mm-hmm.
Just so people can see that I really got my old logo tattooed.
And you never got one of those, what they cried, is it the Hannah tattoos that you just put on and there they go,
yeah.
I got it done.
But I'm also working on getting some little gift bags made up at some point of stickers and pin badges, because I found a company. It's the same company that I'm doing my stickers with now. They make custom enamel pin badges.
Oh, nice.
So when I go to like cons, or when I meet up with people, or if like people want a little like goodie bag with a sticker and a pin badge in, then I can send stuff out. So yeah, plus it helps with marketing as well, especially if you go to conventions and you can give out a business card, and then you can also give out the sticker and the pin badge to the person you're giving a business card to.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of like it's that a little bit more interaction with that person that you're talking to. So, plus I think it's quite a fun thing to do. Like not many creators do it, and I think, you know, especially if you meet someone in your community as well. Like if you meet someone who watches your videos, it could be like, oh well, you know, do you want a pin badge and a sticker? And you just pull out a little baggie that has one. It has them in, and, you know, it's a bit of interaction with your viewer as well. So, I hope you don't mind me saying, but next month we've got another Peaky Arrow Productions charity stream.
Yeah, I did see you posting that the other day there.
We so doing another charity stream next month. I keep forgetting the date, so give me 2 seconds.
Is it 27th?
27th of October. So it's literally 6 days after my 30th birthday.
So that's a Friday then?
Yes, a Friday.
So I'm sure your last one was that Sunday you did that, or Saturday or Sunday?
It was a Sunday, yeah. So yeah, I'm doing it on a Friday night, 10 p.m. till 10 a.m. We're doing 12 hours, because I think 12 hours is doable. I can sit there for 12 hours and do a charity stream. I'm saying this now, there won't be any chili stuff at all. I've done that twice now, if you think about it, because I did it on Twitch as well.
Why?
I've done that. As much fun as it was, and I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed seeing me go through pain doing those challenges, I'm doing something a little bit different this time around, where I'm having a schedule where I can have different channels or guests on for like an hour segment each. And then
so you're going to do something similar to like what Stu did.
Something similar that Rum did with his puzzle stream for Cat. Because watching that stream, I was kind of like, this is actually quite a good idea. So like I thought, and plus like if you watch like charity stuff on like BBC One, like when they do like Red Nose Day and Children in Need, they kind of have the same thing. They have different things for like, you know, half an hour to an hour. They have like specials and different stuff going on. So like I thought that's a good idea. I'm still going to set myself challenges for certain donation amounts. They just won't kill me. And we're going to be raising money for a charity close to my heart. I've had a lot of first-hand experience with the stuff that they've done. So it's a UK charity called Daisy's Dream, and they help families with young children deal with bereavement and grief. So if a very close family member has died, like a mum, dad, brother, sister, stuff like that, if they've experienced that kind of loss, they help young children kind of understand the grief and bereavement and everything like that. And the reason why it's kind of close to my heart is that when I was 8, my brother passed away, and that charity helped me and my mum and dad through everything. So that's kind of what I thought, do you know what, this is a good charity to try and raise money for. It's a good cause. I can speak from experience. And yeah, I thought it'd be quite fun. And they're local to me as well. The charity headquarters is quite local to me. So I'm between now and the charity stream, because I'm off that week, the charity stream is, I'm going to get in contact with the charity to see if I can go and visit them and probably try and record a couple of like interviews for the stream, so that I can play the interview clips. So like, instead of me trying to understand it all, I can play a quick clip of me talking to someone from the charity, or even if I can just get them on like a Zoom call or something like that, and I can record that, then I can, you know, I'm going to contact them this week, next week, probably Monday, to see if I can set something up with that, especially because they're literally in the next town over for me, which I can get a 20-minute train to. So I can easily just jump over there after work one day and go and visit the charity and speak to them and everything.
Unless they've got already like clips or that already there.
I've looked on their website, and the only clips that they've really got is like people's stories. So like how they came about Daisy's Dream and how like the charity helped them and stuff. As much as those clips are really good, I think hearing stuff from the actual, you know, people who work for the charity is also a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that charity, but I have seen a lot of folk going to charity shops, so there must be quite a few charity shops doing your way for that cause as well. So I've seen folk going in there and picking stuff up.
I haven't seen any charity shops. There might be one in the town where it's based, but yeah, I haven't really looked.
Because it's like we've got one up here, Chris. It's Cried Oliver, and that was was a young boy that had cancer, and they done a charity thing for him. But when he passed away, the parents wanted to keep the charity going, so they ended up opening up a few charity shops, basically in his name, kind of thing.
Yeah. No. So yeah, it's I think it might be a good idea to try and contact them and set something up along the lines of that. But it's I said this at the beginning of the year when I did my other charity stream for the Anthony Logan blood cancer charity. I want to try and do at least 1 or 2 a year. I think having a platform like YouTube is a really good platform to try and raise money on for good causes like this. You've got a massive outreach of people you can reach out to, and an audience you can who 9 times out of 10 will support you in any kind of cause.
That's a good thing about being in this community, the one that we're in. We all help each other out. If one's doing, we're all kind of doing kind of thing. We all try to keep everybody in high spirits, and if anybody's low, I've experienced with you guys when I was in hospital and that. The amount of messages I got, and these kind of yous were there to keep me insane, basically.
Yeah.
So it's when you actually think about it, it's like, if I didn't know you guys back then, it's like, where would you be now, kind of thing.
Yeah. So for people asking, if people are wondering why I'm setting the time as 10 p.m. till 10 a.m. is because our favorite ZSR group stream on a Friday night, and I didn't want to get in the way of their stream. I didn't want to pull all of our community members away from them, so I thought I'd do it at 10. It was actually Action Pop Dad Nick's idea for me to do it 10 p.m. till 10 a.m. And I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can think of a good amount of people to jump on, like in the times like all of us Brits are usually in bed. The confirmed guests I've got so far is I've got Fulcrum Entertainment coming on for an hour, and I've also got Pop My Culture. Hopefully, Shanti's going to speak to Josh about that. So hopefully I'll have Pop My Culture on as well. But if anybody wants to get involved and wants to set up an hour segment, just contact me on Instagram or Twitter. I think we all pretty much all follow each other on either. So, I don't know if I'm going to do an auction. I'm not quite sure yet. But if I do, then obviously I'm still working on the full schedule and how it's all going to work. So, look out for information on if I'm doing an auction, and if I am, then let me know if you guys want to add anything onto it. I need to sort out the auction gift for Chip. That's actually talking about the auction. It's just reminding me to sort out the kit for Chip.
I believe is that for the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. He chose. I think we all knew he was going to choose the Millennium Falcon when he won that. So,
if I remember correctly, was he not actually balding that when he was in that stream?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, let me know if anybody wants to do one. I think Nick's. I've asked the Culture Cast guys on if they want to do an hour segment again. And Nick has kindly offered to host a quiz as well if the Culture Cast members don't want to do one, then Nick's offered to run a quiz. So I'm sure we can get a couple of people in for the quiz segment. All I'm going to say is that if you guys want to do an hour segment, everybody, so whoever wants to do an hour segment, you guys will be in charge of that hour segment. So it'll be your hour to run. I'll be there on the stream still. I'll be reading out any donations that are coming in, and if any donations are coming for challenges, I'll be doing them. So I'll still be taking part on stream, but my main focus will probably be that end while everyone is kind of doing the segment. So
I'll let you know, because if I'm free that weekend, if I'm free that Friday night, I might pop on for an hour as well.
Yeah, I have because I think because of the time zones and everything, I think I've got Fulcrum Entertainment coming on for the first hour, so 10 p.m. till 11. Then I think I've got I asked Culturecast if they want to do the 11 till 12 segment, same segment as what they did on Rum's stream. So like, I think I've got those 2 hours, kind of like more or less set in stone now. So I'm hoping to see if I can get a group of the Lego studs on in the Saturday morning, or even kind of late at night, even if not all the Lego studs can join in, having like an hour's Lego segment.
That'd be an interesting one. Let's see if Rum can build a Lego set in an hour.
No, he released a video yesterday showing off like what he's had in the mail, and he had a Lego set, and it was one of those tiny little like kiddie Spider-Man Lego sets. And I said in the comments, it's still going to take you a year to build that.
You got to give him something. He's looking after his chat and he's looking after this, so it's kind of hard to be involved and talk at the same time.
If he builds Lego during my segment, he doesn't need to worry about that because I'll be doing that. So he'll have no excuse. But we all know Rum. Oh, it's right. Even if he wants to build one of his Airfix models.
Hey,
Pod Racing Palpatine. But yeah, no. So any information?
Like you say, talk of the devil, Chris, and it will appear.
Oi, salacious. All I'm going to say is, yes, we should visit the Lego store next week, Ian, because I'm actually meeting up with Ian next week, Baz.
Oh, nice.
So Ian's going to be the first, not only the first Brit, but the first person I would have met from our little group.
Ian's a good one.
It's funny, right? Out of everybody, you and Ian are the furthest away out of our little like group on Billy's server. Reese is close. Reese is the closest. Then it's Mark. Then it's Ian. Then it's you. And I'm meeting one of the furthest people away first. It just doesn't make sense. But what can I say? But yeah, any information about the charity stream in October will all get posted on either my community tab on my channel or my Twitter. That's the two main places I'm going to be posting stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, what's now you've hit 800, Baz. What's new? What's going to happen with the channel? Like what's going to be happening on your end?
To be honest with you, I ain't got a clue because I wasn't expecting this. I've been thinking about it for like the last week or so, and it's like it's kind of overwhelming because it's one thing is like, you wouldn't think, even though we're still small YouTubers, we try to put as much content out as possible, but when you start seeing your channel starting to grow, it's like sometimes you think you're dreaming, if that makes sense. You didn't realize that it's true until you actually properly check it, and it's like, wait a minute, how have I went from 700 to 800 within a week, kind of thing. But I noticed that with Dave as well. I mean, Dave was the same last year. He was on about 800, and it was about this time last year that his channel kind of grew. Yeah. As I say, when I started this back in 2020, I wasn't even expecting to even hit.
No, I wasn't. I think because I said it when I did my 500 sub update video. I think within a year and a half, I could potentially get near 1,000. Yeah, if not, it doesn't matter. Like any sub is a sub. Like I'm grateful for anyone that subs to the channel.
Well, that's the thing is you're always grateful that people are liking your content, what you put up.
Yeah.
I know over the last month or so, man, I've put so many shorts out, it's unreal. Some of them do good, some of them do bad. It's just you just take your time with them. You could put one up and it could do really good. You put your next one up and it does absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I see. I don't really create content anymore that's worthy of doing shorts. Like, I think the only shorts I really post now is like a new Lightning Collection figure or a new piece of Lego to go into like the city or something. So that's the only shorts I really do. I
don't know if you've seen Connor's comment. If anyone's going to talk about the fat peaky is raised like a Tennessee unemployed wife perfect.
Right, listen. It is extremely hot right now. Connor, you're in Ireland, so you must be having the same weather we're having over here. It's ridiculously hot, and when I got home from work this morning, I didn't want to put another like short sleeve t-shirt on, but I still wanted to have something on me because I just felt so uncomfortable. So I just threw on one of my tank tops. I was just like, do you know what? I'm going to stay in this all day. I'm going to put a pair of shorts on. Did I go outside? No. I opened my window, I put my fan on, and then I've not left the house.
Because Size put up, I thought it was Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I'm Bruce Willis with hair.
Well, his lost brother, like, or lost twin.
I'd take that. I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment.
It's technically like the movie Twins. One's perfect, the other one's unperfect.
Wasn't that Arnie and Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was scared of you just before we started this. It's like, it was either you or Ian were posting clips of like old 90s cartoons. And
I mean, it started off, I was scrolling through Amazon, and I do this quite a lot. I just take it through Amazon, and I saw 3 animated TV shows that I used to love watching when I was a kid.
Bruce Willis.
One was the Mummy animated series, which is set. It's canon to the films. It's set a year after the second Mummy.
See, they're set after the movies or set during the movie.
It's set a year after the second movie.
I mean, I watched that years ago, but I couldn't remember if it was
then
during the movie or after the movie.
The Godzilla animated TV show popped up, and that was actually really good. I enjoyed that show. And then the Jumanji animated.
That was technically based after the movie.
Yeah, and then the Jumanji animated show popped up, and I was just like, do you know what? I used to love watching those as a kid. They were on, I think they were on Fox Kids back in the day.
I think you might be right.
Like back when you could get Fox Kids over here because it was on Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And then they changed it to Jetix, I believe.
Yeah. And then we managed to get, and then you got on that preview box thing that they ended up introducing as well. You used to get it on that.
Yeah. And then also I can remember watching, do you remember a show called The Jackie Chan Adventures?
Yes.
Where they did a magazine run to go along with the show, and you could get the little talismans that were in the in the show. I had all of those when I was a kid, and I still to this day don't know what I done with them.
As I said, man, the 80s and 90s were good for shows kind of thing, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of my stuff is probably up in my loft, and I've yet to go up there. I'm meaning to go up there at some point and have a clear out of all of my stuff up there, because I've probably got quite a lot of stuff up there that I can sell at a boot sale. So once the weather cools down and it gets to like the proper September weather.
Did it go up your loft in this weather, man? Holy shit, you'll never see you again.
I'm gonna wait until it's proper September weather and jump up there and have a look to see what I've got.
Because again, that was a few months ago, man, when we had like 4 days I had to go up the loft for something, man. I couldn't even breathe up there, man. It was that warm. You didn't expect it to be that because it's that smaller space, it's swimming. It's warm as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the future, because as I say, I mean, I was expecting to hit 800 minutes. Just to me, it's just been a bit of a roller coaster.
I reckon if you continue going the way that you've been going recently, you could hit 1,000 like by February. I reckon by February you'll be at 1,000 if you keep going the way you've been going recently.
It's just try to. I mean, doing the shorts is a good way of kind of showing off certain items in your collection. So you sit and spending hours on a video.
Well,
and then only getting 2 or 3 views with a short.
I'm going to a convention in October. I'm going to be recording content there, so hopefully I can get some vlogs made up.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I go, I'm going to do a vlog, but I'm hopefully going to do a short. Even if I go to like the like little merch stores that do like the mystery boxes or like a mystery bag or like the picker, you know, like the dip your hand in a box and you get whatever kind of thing. Even if I just do a short on that, like, you know, it's still a bit of content I'm producing at the con. And then I've got another convention in Reading in November that I'm going to be recording content from as well. So like, you know, I'm just thinking of ways of like when I go out for the day and stuff that I can still get some content made from this. So
that's what it is. It's just finding stuff that you think would do good as a short.
Yeah. So I'm just saying to Si, it's difficult for me to get to Birmingham because I don't drive. That's like 2-3 trains for me, at least. So that's, and if I'm going up to Birmingham, I'd have to stay overnight. I could travel back home on the day, but I'd have to travel up the night before and get a hotel. And we all know that when you're trying to get trying to get a hotel for a convention is ridiculous because hotel prices just go like crazy high.
Mm.
So I do want to go to some toy fairs because I only really seem to do like gaming and comic conventions, and I think a toy fair would be quite good content.
What's mixing? According to Social Blade Buzz, you will have 992 subs in 2 months. I believe that when I see it.
But I probably won't do any toy fairs this year because it's a bit close to trying to get travel and hotels like organized. But I will definitely come to some toy fairs next year because I'd love to meet up with everyone in this little community that we have here. I especially want to meet Salacious so I can give Salacious a good spit roasting. And not the kind of spit roasting that Salacious will enjoy either. I'm going to put him over a fire and have him for dinner.
That's not very nice.
Well, yeah. I might even challenge him to build a Lego set while I'm there in front of me. He won't have a chat. He won't have a chat to try and flick through. So we have no excuse. He could do it.
I challenge you to a Lego build.
Oh, by the way, Salacious, I'll be meeting Salacious Crumb in November because they've got Jabba's Palace scenery there at the convention, and I noticed next to Jabba was good old Crumb.
Salacious says you'll get food poisoning.
Oh, I've got an iron stomach. I think I proved that with the chili stuff that I ate for 9 hours.
There's a challenge for your Lego. Get a try and get two folk with the same Lego set and see who builds it the quickest.
That's actually quite good. Like, see if I can get two people from the Lego studs and challenge them. That's a good idea, Baz. I quite like that.
Because again, I've always says to Ian about like Transformers and that. Should actually, I've always said to him is that one night we'll transfer Transformer and see who can do it the quickest before looking at the instructions.
That's difficult because the Transformers nowadays have like got 6,000 instructions to it. So like,
because I know I've got a Grimlock bin there that's the Studio Series one, and that's got 40. I think it's 48 pieces to convert it.
I bought the X-Wing one they done, and that's got like 60 different steps to it, and I just haven't built it. I don't know where I've put it somewhere at this point, and I'm just going to keep it in the jet form. I can't be bothered to try and work out how to transform. I was looking at the instructions, and it was like looking at a Chinese menu in Chinese. I just didn't understand it. I was so.
Majority of the time you look at the instructions is like, you know what, they don't make sense. So you just start fiddling about with it to see where this bit goes and that bit goes. I mean, I've got that the X-Men one, and it's still in his box. And I've been get to take it and ding it, but after you saying it was a pain in the backside to transform, it's like I need to challenge.
Yeah, so Sagacious, I will get a photo with the Jabba's Palace scenery. I've literally just brought a carded Greedo 50th anniversary blister pack figure. Mainly for the fact that I'm meeting the actor that played Greedo. So even though I'm not into Star Wars and stuff like that, I think just getting a figure signed by the actors, I might as well.
What is it?
And it was 13 quid as well.
Transformers Optimus Prime, and you're good, but that's cheap.
I'm not. Yeah, but that's expensive as well. It's like 400 quid.
You can get the auto one, just say a transform, but you do get the other ones. It's just either you press a little button on the side, or you just flip it. That's it, done. Those are not Transformers. Transformers are fair enough. When I was younger, Transformers had about 4 or 5 steps.
Yeah.
But the newer ones, some of them you can do easy, but as you say, some of them, the instructions, they don't really make sense. So it says, twist it this way, and then you try to do it, and it's like, but that doesn't go where it's meant to go.
Yeah. So Dave's in the chat, our good friend Dave.
Yeah, Dave's doing it at his mum's, I believe. I think he's at his mum's for the next week.
All right, Dave, we'll get into that. We've both been talking about the future of our channels.
You got anything new after 40 minutes? I haven't even got.
I think I should go first because I've only got one thing to show off, really.
Is that your new pistol thing?
No, it's my new Lightning Collection figure.
So
as you can see, all my Lightning Collection figures are down there at the moment, mainly for the fact I'm reorganizing the display for them. I'm doing that tomorrow. But this one's still in the box because I've yet to unbox it. But I got the Snizzard figure.
Oh, nice.
So I'm trying to get mine at the moment. And I was going to order Dino Thunder Black and Mesogog, but they were both 50 quid each.
Is that the 30th anniversary version of him, or is that just the standard?
No, this is just the standard, because the 30th anniversary, he was metallic. He was like metal. He was like a robot. So
because I didn't realise they actually did like Rita and the other two.
Yeah, this
for
is
the 30th anniversary. I happened to see them last week.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have 30th anniversary on the box, so this is just a standard Snizzard. Because they haven't. This is the first Snizzard they've done as well, so But yeah, I'll probably be unboxing him once I've got the new display up and all set up and stuff. Because
for your new display before I jump on, is it you gonna have like a shelf of villains and then teams that you've already completed, or are you gonna have a certain layout?
I'm probably going to have it more or less the same layout as I had it before, where I've got the red, or all the red rangers, all the blue rangers, then like the auxiliary rangers, then the villains. I've got 7 shelves I've got 7 shelves to use. So that's not all of my Lightning collection down there. The rest of them are still on the other bookcase, which is now out on the landing. Just because I got that out of my room just to kind of get it out of the way while I was reorganizing stuff and cleaning. So I'm hoping I might be able to get all of those ones on this new setup that I'm having.
Nice.
So yeah, we're getting there with it all. Starting to take shape, I think.
I'll just kind of start off with some charity shop pickups that I got last week.
Guys, all I'm going to say is we're going to be here for a while with Baz.
So I managed to find another land shark.
I was wondering what that was. You sent a picture. Oh, Baz is going to use that bit later.
No, it was actually the only reason I wanted to get another one of these, because back in April, I remember Game was selling these for like a $5 a piece. And then the box one's still up there. But I wanted to get another one because I was going to try and do a custom vehicle for a certain lady friend.
Oh, you're not doing another Harley custom, are you?
I've got a couple of ideas, Chris.
Great.
And then Salacious made me buy these when I seen them. So I got a couple of Johns.
Oh, you got the couple of Johns.
I picked up this.
That's quite a nice little display thing.
Also picked up some Star Wars figures as well. I got the new version of Han, Stormtrooper, Han's girlfriend. Her name's just completely forgotten. And then I found
Nick Zyga or something like that. I can't remember.
Then I also picked up a Hero, was an Academia figure from the charity shop as well.
Oh yes, I was like, I recognise him. Yeah, it's My Hero Academia.
Is it Stain or Strain or I think that's what his name was?
Yeah, something like that. I need to get back on my Hero watch.
Lanyard knockoff Joe's that I tried them. I found an indie.
Dr. Jones.
And then
wait, Baz, hide your rum.
Room. Then went back to B&M's and I picked up another Super 7.
Yeah.
The Leo.
I missed out on them. I would have loved to have gotten them. I don't know where I would have displayed them, but I would have loved to have gotten them.
And then Game picked up this bad boy.
Apocalypse.
I've been after this figure for a while, but I wasn't willing to pay nearly 45 quid for it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pay 45 quid for it.
Then I got another one. I got Krang.
Nice.
It's either Salacious or Super and Awesome Geeks started a Krang. So I also picked up the last 2 Mutant Mayhem figures that I needed. So I got Mikey and Leo.
I need to watch that. It's not on. I think it's on digital now. I think.
Watch it. It's good.
Yeah. I'll give it a watch.
Yeah.
I do
A
want.
lot of people have been talking about the animation, that they're not a big fan of the animation. Cause
I don't know why, but I really want the party wagon.
because the animation, it kind of looks like the Spider-Verse. But
Oh, right, yeah.
it's kind of done something. But when you actually watch it, it's like your eyes are playing tricks on you because it looks like it's actually stop motion, the way they've done the animation. But when you watch the last like fight scene kind of thing, there is a couple of, and it's weird for certain characters to like be the way they are. That's what I like to do. It so it's like this is a total different universe of the Turtles.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting when there is meant to be a sequel. So it'll be interesting to see how these other three characters can do.
They did plan for Shredder to be in this, but they cut it.
Then talking about Shredder, I got the
Hey.
retro version of Shredder. I got Bebop. I got Backstore.
Hey. Baxter Stockman.
But I know a lot of folk like these, and a lot of folk are not because they are different from.
Oh, it's the frogs.
They are different because I could swear the original Baxter Stockman, I'm sure he's got translucent wings, but on this one, if you can, I don't know if the camera can pick up.
They're kind of like a white. Are these the figures based on the show? Yeah.
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 So Ian might like this, but I found a Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
Didn't know these things existed, Chris.
No, me neither. I vaguely remember I vaguely know Mighty Mouse, should I say.
Then following on with the turtle theme, I've got some bits from that Toys for a Pound, so I picked up these. We got Leo. We got Mikey.
Do they connect together then?
I don't know.
Because they're called scalers. So
Yeah, you can. You can hang them from like your headphones and like your backpacks kind of thing, eh? But Toys for a Pound were selling these for £1, so I couldn't say no.
No.
I missed it in about a month ago when they had them on. They sold out within like 2 hours.
I'm not surprised.
I seen them and then I went back like an hour and a half later to go and order them, and they were out. The only one they had left was the Harley Quinn one that I got. But I'm not finished yet. I can't remember if I showed these up, but I ended up picking up these from Toys for a Pound as well. So it's a cyberpunk like mini
Right,
figures.
yeah.
So I got like blue team, yellow team, and then you got like the orange.
Never seen them before.
I neither have but if I hanged them and kind of looked online, they go for about £20 a set.
Oh wow!
And that Toys for a Pound are selling them for £2 a set. And I didn't realise I was needing a Captain America, so I got that come the other day there.
Nice.
Then I bought some Loyal Subject blind boxes, so I've got a couple of... Ooh, throwing everything away now. I've got a couple of the wrestling ones. I've got an Alien. I did order 3 Predators, but unfortunately they're all the same.
It's always the way.
But I'm quite surprised because I have ordered from that place before, and I've ordered like 3 or 4 items, and I've basically got different ones. So unless these are the only ones I had left. And then I ended up buying another couple of packs of these as well, Chris. Little Kenshi, the Universal Monsters.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what they are here.
Oh, right, yeah.
The ones I got the last time. They just kind of remind me like Monsters in Your Pocket and Muscle Men for back in the day.
They do a little bit.
I think that is. Yep, that's me. That stuff that I've picked up in the last couple of weeks, kind of thing, because we never done a live stream last week. The stuff is just built up. I did get some comics, but I can't remember what I've done with them.
Yeah, I saw you was on Super Awesome Geek Show's comic.
I started doing that every Wednesday, kind of thing. Hey, John's kind of got us back into the comic scene again. So I did. I've started picking up comics every week as well from my local comic shop.
Nice. I see. I don't have a local comic shop, so I can't even do that. My town is just ridiculous.
There is a new Harley Quinn comic out, cried Black and White, or Black, Red and White. So I've started picking that up. There's 19 issues of this, so I need to try and collect every issue that I can.
Of course.
But I wouldn't have known about that unless John and Chip didn't show them off.
That's it. Blame other people.
You have to. You've got to blame the influences. So I always, but I'm going to start blaming Brian for the Marvel stuff because I've been picking up a lot of Marvel stuff recently. I blame Scuba Pete and Shabby for the G.I. Joe obsession now. So I did pick a few G.I. Joe figures up a few weeks back as well. So a lot of folk are like, you see, they'll show something like that and it kind of gets you, it re-hinges your childhood, rekindles you.
Ian's just said that they found the Highlander comics in a shop for 40 quid, a complete set. They never guessed they came home.
Nice. Good thing they're coming, man. They do like the back issues as well, so you can buy a complete set.
Yeah.
And it goes anything for like depending on what the series is, but I think the dearest one they've got is like 40 quid. And that's like 5 issues. But they're quite thick comics. They're not your standard. Because I just missed it because I could have got the full set of the 52 Harley Quinn series.
All right, yeah.
They wanted 25 quid for the full run of that. I've already got quite a few of that run, but I wouldn't have minded if it was had doubles or not.
So I was just looking through your channel, Baz, while we were chatting. 3 weeks ago, you did your 600 sub stream.
Mm-hmm.
So in 3 weeks, you got another 200 subs.
That's what I'm saying. It's been to me. It's been like a scary roller coaster ride. It's like how I went from this to that.
Yeah. And Connor, like, I'm sorry, but I just want to fight you. You keep, you know.
Peaky, stop deeming me. You want to fight me. Your shirt is.
Yes, right, Connor. If we was to fight, your body would never be found. That's all I'm gonna say.
What's it? Let's just say it's very tempting to us.
He's talking to Sai about going to Joe Fest.
Is it too sexy for a t-shirt or onesie?
One for the lady. I don't know. Ask T-Patoxis. T-Patoxis, am I too sexy for my shirt?
So, Chris, is it if you're going to do that, you'd have to shave your head.
I don't think the bald look would suit me.
Because you're awesome, Baz.
That I can agree on. Baz is awesome. Yeah, I don't think the bald look would suit me.
Just get another 5 or 6 years, man, and you'll be like, you might have to.
I can't believe I'm hitting 30 this year.
So we're going to have to stop crying you're 13.
Yeah, just oh god, can that joke end when I turn 30, please?
That joke will be with you to the day you die, like the joke was me and
I think that joke will be with me up until I can grow a beard.
Just like you used to keep taking the piss out of me because I'm Scottish.
That's not really taking the piss. That's just a fact.
Because there's only ever been one Scottish Ranger.
Yeah.
In the whole of the franchise.
Yeah.
What do you bring to the party? I'm Scottish. Still love that scene.
I'm Scottish.
Yeah, but it does it. It basically destroys her. Near enough.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I still just can't. I still can't believe I've hit 800, man. It's just scary. Just it was the next couple of months got installed. It's like you, man. You went up quite quick as well.
Yeah, well, I hit 500, and then I lost a couple of subs, and now I'm at 510.
No, what I was meaning is that you were on 300, and then like overnight you managed to get like.
Yeah, it was like that's the thing, like, because a lot of the time is I learnt this from when I was doing Twitch. Is that I just keep plugging my channel, like anywhere and everywhere that I'm allowed to. I just plug the channel. I talk to other people and just try to and they all say the same things. Like if you want steady growth, is just keep on trying to promote yourself.
I'm just going to double check something here.
I'm sorry, but Cat is the best puzzle stream on YouTube. Cat beats you by a long shot. I'm sorry, Rum.
Because we were talking about shorts, right? I've done quite a few turtle ones over the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And my biggest view is Raphael. And that is now hitting 18k.
Wow.
And every time I don't know if you've noticed, but every week you kind of, if you've got the YouTube studio thing on your phone.
Yeah, it comes up with like a weekly recap. Yeah.
And every week that video always gets mentioned.
Every week.
It tells you,
right.
It tells you how many views you've had on that specific video. So and it tells you how many subscribers you've had on that video as well.
If I go back through to when I released it, every week one specific video gets mentioned. I'm just trying to find it now so I can say the date that I released it. Quite a few people will probably know what one it will be. Yeah, I found it. So the video that I get copes on coming up week after week.
Cat is looking very remote.
Is my dehydrating candy video.
Hey Pete.
Hey Pete. yeah, so my dehydrating candy video gets mentioned week after week. I posted that on the 25th of November 2021. So almost 2 years ago at this point. And its current views is at 11,680.
Nice.
And I'm gaining. How many views did I gain in the last 48 hours on that? So in the last 48 hours, it gained 35 views. That video is almost 2 years old, and it's still concurrently gaining views every week, or like every day, more or less.
I've noticed that with some of the older videos, man, there is still views getting put on it. It's just,
Yeah,
you think once you put a new one out, it's like more people are more interested in your newer ones, not your older ones.
yeah. But I'm going to I'm gonna say it now. I will be doing another dehydration video soon. It's just that the reason why they're so annoying to film is that with the cost of living going up, everything has gone up. Not just bog standard food, but food that I would think, oh, that will go in the dehydrator for a video. That will go in the video. That can go in the video. That's all gone up. So like some months I can't afford to buy the stuff for it. So in that sense, it's annoying because I'd love to do more dehydration videos like more often, but it's not. Sometimes it's just not doable. But I will probably be doing one. What I was thinking about doing one day is doing like a live one, because my own times out of 10 with the dehydrator, I don't need to leave it 24 hours. I just need to leave it for an hour or so. So I'm tempted to record a video, just do like a peaky podcast stream, where at the start of it, I load everything into the dehydrator, set it aside, have it turned on, chat with whoever's on at the time, and then do like a live taste test.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to do a dehydrated version of Big Mac then?
I have thought about doing like a fast food edition, but again, that's expensive. That's a lot of money, because I'm gonna have to order it, get it delivered, so I can do it.
Just go to from an Aldi's and get the ones that Aldi's are getting.
It's called the Big Stack, isn't it?
Because we get I'll buy the what you call them, the hash browns, and the hash browns are amazing.
Yeah.
They just taste like the McDonald's ones.
But yeah, no, I will be doing one at some point.
Cool. What's Pete saying?
Congrats on 800.
Sometimes I still think I'm still dreaming when this is.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah.
Quite often I'll have to double check on my YouTube, and I'm just like, wait, am I really on 500?
I think when I first, I've said it umpteen times, but when I decided to actually do this, it took me a few years to build up the courage to do it. I've had this channel for like 2016, and I did back then. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of do like unboxings, stuff that you've picked up.
Yeah.
I never got around to doing it, and then because of the pandemic, you got bored. First time when we come out, it's like that's when you started doing the videos, and then when we got put back into lockdown, that's when it's like, as we know, we just started this basically just started off as a Facebook chat thing.
It did.
It just started off as a Facebook chat, and then within months, we kind of talked about it, and then we ended up doing the first live, and then it's just kind of carried on for that.
Yeah.
Just carried on for that, and then that's when we met. That's how me and you kind of met, and then Billy.
Yeah,
and...
we met through the voice chat for like the Facebook calls. Can you remember what my room looked like at that point?
Bare.
It was empty. Like there was no collect. I didn't. So going back at that, that was what 2 years ago now.
Chris, to be honest with you, right behind you, right, you've got all those Megazords, right?
They weren't there.
They weren't there. The only thing you had on the shelf
Was
you had Steve to your left or to your right, depending on what way your camera's facing.
Yeah.
And you only had one.
Because my setup was over in that corner, I believe, where my other PC is at now.
Because you had Steve behind you.
Steve was here, where I'm sat now.
And above Steve, you had one Megazord.
Yeah,
that's the one that you got off the Aaron from Toy Division.
It was that one just there, right on the end. So
in the last couple of years, you've went from one to about, what, 30 now?
Nah, 40 odd. And the thing is now, because I took the middle shelf down to where the Daily Bugle is there. I took the middle shelf down to make room for the Daily Bugle because it's so tall. I've got no room now for any of the Megazords that I'm missing. I've barely got any room.
When we first done the first one, that was all Transformers.
Yes.
And then within like 6 months, it got changed to Power Rangers. Now it's got the love of my life up there. But I still I'm still tweaking with it because I need to try and get. I'm trying to get like how you get like the 3-tier stands.
Yes.
Try to get ones for the size of that, but they don't do them in the size for that. So I need to try and work.
Yeah,
I know he's giving me an idea on how to. He says you can make your own ones, So
back then was when I was a Twitch streamer back then. I was making money on Twitch, and I gave that up to make no money on YouTube. Because because that's back then. I used to have a green screen up as well, didn't I?
Yes.
I used to quite often come into the Facebook calls, and my green screen would still be up from when I streamed the night before, and just didn't take it down.
Because it was weird because it was. I think it was either the first live stream we ever did or the second one that you come on, and you ended up picking up the Tommy's green helmet, and you forgot that
that's the helmet that Mike sent me.
You forgot that the green screen was on, and you couldn't actually see the helmet.
No, my head was invisible. I still got that green screen. I just can't seem to sell it.
Keep it for a future project.
There's nothing I can use. I can't use it in here because of where I sit at my desk. Right behind me, like dead behind me, is my bed. So there's like the space in between my chair and the bed. It isn't big enough for the green screen to go up in.
Why not take it outside and start doing green screen stuff outside?
Can't be asked. That's heavy.
Weather's got nothing to do with it. Just get outside and do it.
No, the green screen's quite heavy to carry.
All right, enough. You're only what are you 4'2"?
Fuck off! I'm 5'8", you cheeky git.
You're still the same size as an Ewok.
I think I'm taller than an Ewok. Thank you very much.
Well, we always have a laugh about that, Chris. Is that you're like the smallest of us all, but we end up seeing you be like, all right.
Yeah, when you actually meet me, you'll be like, fuck, you actually are taller than what you seem. Yeah.
No, if everything goes to plan kind of next year, then I'm going to try and plan a couple of trips down your way.
Well, next year I'm going to Germany, the Netherlands.
I'm going to meet Rory and Rose and Nick and
Billy, Mike. Meet all of them, and then
Bill will be back in Germany next year, won't he?
Yeah, I will. I do want to come up to Scotland. It's only an hour.
Come up to Bonnie, Scotland. You'll leave England in your shorts, and you need the fucking your waterproofs when you come into Scotland.
I will, yeah. Because I'd love to come up to Scotland and go on toy hunts with you. Because knowing me, I'll go on a toy hunt with you, and I'll come back with a load of stuff that I got for 50p.
Well, that's what it's kind of concerning now with Sai, because Sai's coming up 2 weeks Saturday.
So Sai, be prepared for the amount of stuff you're going to go home with.
So we're going to meet up on the Saturday, and he wants to go to that toy market thing, like the boot sale. I haven't been to that for like 2 or 3 months. Just the time Saturday comes, now that my nephew's playing football on a Saturday, I kind of missed out on a lot of his games last year, Chris. So this year I wanted to try and see Moriam playing football. So I've been doing his games are like from 8:30 in the morning. So I've not really had a chance. Man, fair enough. And the boot sale doesn't shut until 2 o'clock, I think now. By the time you get back, or something,
9 times out of 10, by then all the good stuff's gone.
All right, man. You can go. You could ask anybody that goes to boot sale, man. You could go to the boot sale late on in the afternoon, and you could still come home with some good stuff. It just depends on what the seller's putting out. They might put a lot of stuff out at the beginning, but they might have some stuff that they don't want to put it all out just in case it all goes.
Yeah.
Thingy, but man, I've been to the boot sale. I went to boot sale at 11:30 and managed to find something decent. But as you always say, as you want to go to the boot sale, you go for it opening. You try to get all the. If you can get the bargains at the beginning, then it's better. I mean, you could go to the boot sale and come back with nothing. It all depends on what folk are selling, and if it's something that you're interested in. It's like the 2 weeks that you done your boot sale, man. I bet you were thinking, I'm never going to find Power Rangers. And what did you do? You found Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And I always said that to you one day. I mean, you get, because I found a few Power Ranger bits in the past. You're like, I've never managed to find any Power Rangers. I said, well, your time will come. And you did. You managed to find a few of the vintage from the monsters. Did you know?
Oh. I mean, I'm not really too much into the vintage stuff apart from like the weapons and the morphers. So
just like a couple of weeks ago, man, I found Rancet. But unfortunately,
the only retro figures I've got is I've got a Z and I've got an original Snizzard.
See, I've got the original Z, I've got Goldar, I've got King Spinks, I've got another 3 that I cannot fucking remember his names, and then I've got Snow Babu, who was the other one? Squat and Finkster. And I've just got 2 random monsters that I cannot remember what their names are. Like I say, man, I seen that Rancid just sitting on. He's missing his cape, he's missing his sword, but I didn't know they actually did him.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
I believe he only come with a place. I believe he come with some sort of playset. I just seen the the robot from in thingy, and it's like, oh, that's a cool figure. And the visitor picked it up. It's like, oh, that's from in Rancid. I said, I get it because he's missing his cape. There's a bugger. I said, you're not going to see him every day. That's the only thing we're going to like boot sales and charity shops, man. You could go in there, you might go into one and not find anything. You go into another one, and it's like you'll find something random that looks cool. And it's like
all the charity shops in my town are just naff for finding bits. Like they're absolutely awful.
They get around, and I did have a good charity shop thingy this weekend, but the last couple of weeks before that, I was finding nothing. There was nothing decent there.
No.
There was nothing that I was looking for or into kind of thing. There was, because usually when I go there, it's kind of like Star Wars or Transformers or any vintage. You kind of look for majority of the stuff that is all modern stuff. So you still pick stuff up, but majority goes to my nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
It's nothing really there that like for myself. But then you end up picking up random stuff, and then you end up saying, well, why did I buy that? Because I don't need it. It's nothing to do with the collection, but you still buy it. It's like I went and picked up one of those Battlegon? Arenas. I don't know why I picked up because it doesn't interest me. I just seen it for a couple of quid, and it's like, oh, I'll buy that. It's actually sitting in the corner, and it's been sitting in the corner for like the last month.
I did see on Facebook earlier, but it's Southampton, and they wanted collection early. They weren't going to post it. Was the Yu-Gi-Oh battle deck? I was like 40 quid. I was like, I wonder if like they'll accept shipping. And it said on the post like collection only. I was like, I'm not traveling all the way down to Southampton.
Well, for that is good because man, they're in the hundreds.
Oh yeah, I would have happily like paid for it if it was, but they said collection only, and I was like, I'm not paying 40 quid for something to go all the way down to Southampton for, because I'm gonna have to pay like that much to my dad to take me down there for petrol.
Looking forward to it, Buzz. We'll have a great day.
Right, think of the petrol, especially over this weekend when it's going to be nice. Trying to get down to Southampton, right, in all that traffic, I'm going to be spending about 20-30 quid on just petrol to get down there. I was like, that's not worth it. But I saw someone as well selling a Nintendo 2DS for 40 quid, and I was like, I do want a 2DS so I can play the Pokemon DS games again.
So, I mean, marketplace is good. Sometimes you've got to be quick.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that I've seen on that over the last few months, and I've missed out on it, man. There was one person, I think it was 2 Saturdays ago, I noticed that they were selling a lot of vintage Star Wars figures and only wanted 45 quid for the whole lot.
Oh.
And when I messaged them, it was gone. It basically just sold just as I messaged them. And there was another one I seen, but I never did money. It was 400 quid, and it was nearly a full run. There was a couple of blue snaggletooths in there, man, and you know how much they go for just on their own. So the guy went 400. What? There must have been at least about 30 from in figures, a couple of vehicles, a few of the monsters, some modern Star Wars stuff as well. Had that, is it Mantaman? The one of the last 17s.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay, during the pandemic, I missed out on one because somebody was selling a vintage dewback, 2 vintage dewbacks for 25 quid. And they were complete. With the dewbacks, majority of the time, it's the saddle's missing and the reins are missing, but these 2 were complete. there was a little wear and tear on them, but as again, they were from stuff like that just went quick during the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Nobody could get out, so everybody was just buying online or. But I've got 10 minutes left, so is there anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah, all I want to say is to everyone in the chat is like, thanks for obviously supporting not just me but for Baz in this crazy game of content creation. You know, I don't think either me or Baz would continue doing what we're doing without all the support of everyone in this community. And yeah, especially the amount of fun we all have when we're all on a live stream together, or we're just having a bit of a laugh and a joke in the group chat and stuff. Like, you know, stuff like that. It's it's probably what keeps me and Baz going some days when we don't feel like doing anything and we have a down day.
Oh, I totally agree with that. Like, times that you think I've had a shitty day, and then it just takes either you or you or Ian or that to put something stupid up, and it's like, fucking hell, man.
Especially my Discord server. That thing just, like, the conversations in my server just seem to just go in. You don't know where the conversation.
It's like some of the conversations between you and T or you and Gilbert, man. It's like,
I do what I give Gilbert from Falcon Entertainment a lot of shit, but I love him really. Like, it's all just banter. Oh, like, now we've said now we've said T's name. She's piped up in the chat, like, you know. But yeah, no, like, to us, it's a lot who got the stuff of any of us. Like, you just don't know where.
I think T put up something about peanut butter, and you put up ooh, and then she put up was it God's nectar or something?
Yeah, I know that was T and Ian talking about the peanut butter stuff.
But I'm not a big fan of peanut butter, right? And I know T. I don't know if T likes the peanut butter and jelly, but we don't have it's jam over here. But I have actually tried jam and peanut butter, and it's amazing.
I've got downstairs in the cupboard. I've got a jar of proper American peanut butter and grape jelly. To having like sandwiches. I have it on toast, and it's just like the best thing ever. I love it. I sit there
while peanut butter and it's peanut butter and jelly, and it's like, well, we technically the jelly it's jam over here.
Yeah. So the reason why it's so good is because you got the saltiness of the peanut butter, and then you got the sweetness of the jam, and it just kind of like levels it out.
I just tried it one day. I tried it one afternoon. I was bored. Days like there was a little bit peanut butter left because my nephew he loves it.
I don't mind. I do like peanut butter. But I don't like crunchy peanut butter. I only like the smooth peanut butter.
There was a wee bit left in. I was like, you know what, I'll have a wee taster and we'll see what. And I tell you, it was what she says. It's like nectar of the gods.
I quite often I'm there, like I put the bread on the toaster and I'm waiting for it to toast, and I'll sit there with a spoon and I'll just like eat the peanut butter and jelly by the spoon.
I wouldn't put peanut butter on toast. It have to be like just normal bread. You could do that way.
Peanut butter and grape jelly on toast is just the best.
I know not peanut butter, but chocolate spread on toast. That's good.
Chocolate spread and pancakes. Now that is good.
But that's especially
Nutella. Nutella on pancakes just hits differently.
But that's a diabetic coma waiting to come and happen with me.
Well, that's why I eat it. All right, T, you can bite tea. Like you're talking too much in the chat. Pipe down or go to bed.
Peanut butter and on everything for me. It's good on pancakes too. Jinx, Peaky.
T, go to bed. I know, guy. I don't even know what time it is for you, T, but go to bed. You talk too much in the chat. Go away.
It's probably about from 5 o'clock for T are probably not even that.
Yeah, I think so.
She's maybe just waking up. It's maybe morning time for her. You never know.
No, she was awake at like 1 o'clock for us.
But as I say, man, for me, I just want to say thanks to everybody as well for all the support and all the like jump into other folks' live streams and helping out in live streams and
the amount of times where I've had a really like rubbish weekend or like a really rubbish couple of days, and I just jump in, even if I don't have a Go-Go to build, I'll just jump into the Go-Go Studs stream, and it just instantly cheers me up.
That's
like
5:30.
Yeah, 5:30. Well, still go to bed. No one wants you here, T. Go away.
You leave T alone.
No, I'm allowed to bully T.
I mentioned the two of you were having a fun conversation one time, and I don't know what it was, and I said, "You leave T alone, or you'll have to deal with Scottish crazy."
I'm allowed to bully T because T bullies me back.
I believe T would win in a fight.
Oh, T would hands down win in a fight against me. But, right, the thing is though, guys, right, me and T just have a really weird friendship where we love each other really, but we also hate each other at the same time.
See, this is why I like the community that we're in, especially our own little kind of group. We all take the piss out of each other.
Yeah.
We all take the piss out of each other. We take the piss out of you for being like small and kind of, even though you know we take the piss out of you. It's like because
apparently I go around hiding bodies and I'm a dogger and stuff like that. You know,
like Alicia is like you're like the #1 UK dogger, and Connor still believes that you've still got those bodies underneath your floorboards.
Hey, they're not underneath the floorboards. They're somewhere safe, and no one's going to find out where they are. Because
that's the way it is. It's like, see, when you sit on your chair, you sit like this kind of thing, and you look so small.
I lean back in my chair, and my camera. So if I sit up like this, my camera is eye level. But when I'm sat back like this, and I'm proper kind of like, you know.
No, you look like you're only 2 foot tall.
Yeah, it's because obviously when I'm recording videos, I sit upright. So when I'm sitting upright for recording the videos, my camera is in my eye line. Yes, Blue Sasquatch, it is live. We're wrapping up shortly.
Because Peaky needs to get up early tomorrow. He's got school.
No, Peaky needs to get up early so he can start on his new shelving stuff before it gets way too hot for him to want to move.
Well, I don't know what, but over here, well, up here tomorrow, it's meant to be 27 by 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's the same.
It's going to be about the same here. I mean, it's currently 20 degrees right now, and my fan is on next to me, and I'm still sweating.
I'm meant to be gone toy hunting in the morning with my brother, and if it's filming any more than 27, I ain't moving from my fucking house.
I made a comment at work today because our air conditioning at work doesn't come on until the shop opens at 8 o'clock. So it was really hot at 6, 7 o'clock this morning. And I made a comment to a couple of my co-workers that I'm not going to say on stream. I'll tell you after. And the look of fear on their faces that when I said it, and then they all just burst out laughing. I was like, I don't know if this is a good thing or not.
I think we'll call this one a night. That's us done. We usually do 2 hours, but I need to go up early tomorrow, and Chris needs to go up for school. So, so just want to say thanks again for everybody that's jumped in to the chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate all the support that you have given us over the last few years.
Yeah,
hopefully
here's to many more years.
I don't have anything to think. It's just juice, but to the future.
I've got Pepsi Max, so you know.
All the best. Let's see who can hit 1,000 first.
It's going to be you. You're closer.
It'll not be me. If I hit 1,000 before Christmas, then there's something seriously wrong.
It's definitely not going to be me unless I can do some serious marketing and promotion at this convention I'm going to next month. Then it's not going to be me.
But where is it? I think we'll play Mike's video on the way out.
Yeah.
Again, so we'll just say thanks to everybody that's been in the chat. Thanks for all your support again. Appreciate it. Hopefully you'll have a good future. Until the next time, stay safe. Don't spend too much money.
Or do spend too much money.
I've already spent too much money. This month's going to kill me.
I can tell I'm going to spend a lot of money in London on Saturday.
But we'll play this one and then that'll be us for the night.
Here's a message from your favorite emperor. Me. Kiki, 500 subs. Amazing. Bass, 800 subs. Even better. Like, share, subscribe. All that good stuff. And now, enjoy the stream from darklycan81. Z out.